Solving a Rubik's Cube. Step 1. Make a cross here, like with these four as whites and the center one as yellow. Let's analyze the cube first and see where the whites are. Okay, one is here, so we can just rotate this to get this here. Another one is here. We'll have to sort of rotate it like this. Third one, let's find out where it's here. Another one is here. We can probably rotate this one first. Where's the last one? It's here. Okay, so we have to rotate it like this, and then this, and then this. Okay, so this should be like pretty easy for you, and this is the first step. Second step to this is like basically bringing these as similar. Okay, like make these as similar and just rotate this to the bottom. So this becomes like we'll have like all these four as whites once, and after this step, and then this will be like of the same color. Okay, let's do it for all the faces, all the four, and the third one, and the fourth one goes here. Okay, so we have this white plus here, and we don't need to worry about this, but the next step we are going to do is have this whole white face solved and this lower layer solved. Okay, let's go with that. And here the trick is like first we solve this, the top layer. Okay, and then we concentrate on anything else like white here or white here. Okay, so for this you have to look at this one, and it should be with the same center. Okay, and when it's that, then it's a three step basically. Okay, one is that you rotate it like this, and then you bring this white here, and then this you rotate this to the bottom, and one extra white is now in place. Okay, so let's do it with the rest of the faces as whites as well. So here we have like an orange, and let's bring it with the orange, and once we have, just repeat the same step. Okay, so now we only have like one left, and that's at the top, so we just bring this one exactly opposite this. Okay, this one is on top of this, the one that's not in place right now. Okay, and then we do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we have brought it from here to here, and now we can do the same step again, and you see that okay, there's blue and there's blue already, so we just rotate it like this, but this doesn't get solved here, and we just repeat the same because now it's with the green. Okay, and it's on the left side, so we do it. Okay, and the white gets solved, the lower layer, okay, that gets solved now fully. Let's look at the next step, and the next step is to solve this layer, the second layer. Okay, and how do we solve this? Like we have to first look at which ones in these, the center ones on each of the side. Okay, they don't have a yellow in them. Okay, for example, this one has red here and green here, so we have to make a T like this of all the of that color. Because we have this solved, we have this in the place, we just have to bring this one. Okay, and then we look at this and look at which side that is, and then here's again the steps to just so, and this, and Okay, and here what we'll do is we'll just bring this white, which is now out of place, back to its place, and this makes, like, every time we do this will like add a few more pieces on the right places in this layer. Okay, let's repeat it for rest of the pieces. Let's go with blue and this orange. So orange is on the left, and let's do this. Let's bring back the white in place, and okay, so the white is solved, and here we have like 1 and 2. So let's look at where, okay, the T green and the green on the left, and the left side rotation, and bring back the white. Okay, so we have just one more to go, and green, blue, red. So red is on this side, so we'll use this rotation. Okay, and bring back white to its place, and we have the bottom 2 layers solved. Okay, so for the top one, right, at this point, like, you may be able to see that, okay, this is solved, but doesn't have to be like this. Okay, so the next step we have to go to is the plus sign on this top face. Okay, the yellow plus. Now, so for this, the trick is, like, you should have a yellow here and here when you are looking at this face. Okay, so a yellow here and here, and when you have that, this is like F U R U dash R dash and F dash, and you will have this plus here. Okay, if you don't have these two in place, like I had, then still you have to do this, but and once you have those two in place, then you do the same thing and you'll get this plus. Okay, and now the next is to solve this whole white face. Okay, and for that, what we'll do is we'll look at which one is solved. Okay, L, okay, no, so for the next step, right, so to solve the whole white, we have to place it in this fashion. Okay, and this should make a fish here. Okay, so this and this, so this shouldn't be yellow, this shouldn't be yellow, and this shouldn't be yellow, and then we'll have to repeat a specific rotation. Okay, so that's and so this time we didn't get this. Okay, we'll repeat the same. I'll post this in the steps are in the comments. Okay, so this time there is a fish. Okay, but the important point is, like, this one should have been yellow instead of this. Okay, and if you look at this now, when we have this fish in the face, or this mouth pointing in the left corner, then we repeat the same thing. Okay, and this should get us the fish, which is the one where we can actually solve this yellow face in with the same steps. And we have this 2 and done. Okay, so there we go, we solved the yellow face. Okay, now the only there are only 2 things remaining, that's like the corners and these pieces. Okay, So we'll look at the corners first. So on the red side, I have these already in place. These are the ones that are not in place. Okay, so let me just fix these ones. So the ones on the ones that are solved here, keep them on the left. The ones that are not, keep them on the right. Okay, so we'll start with L dash, U, R, U dash. Okay, and with this what we get is again the fish on the top, and we just solve the yellow face again. When we have these two and these two in place, what we don't have in place is these pieces. Okay. Normally you would have like one face solved, but in this case I don't have that. And let's try to solve them. Okay, and what this step would do is generally like these three. Okay, so it rotates them in either clockwise or anti-clockwise depending on what rotation we do of the upper face. Okay, and so here I have blue and here's where blue should be. So I'll rotate this clockwise so that my blue face gets solved. Okay, so F2, U, R dash L, F2, R, L, and this and F2. Okay, I have my blue solved here. Then the last remaining is like these three. Okay, and these three will get solved in just one repetition of this. So red I have to take here, and I'll just quickly repeat that because red was supposed to go here. That's why the left rotation. Okay, and front face rotation, this and this, and we have solved the cube.